My beloved Biafrans, Igbo people, Ndewon, Daalon, I greet you. And I use this opportunity to say thanks to my returning viewers. And at the same time, great gratitude to my subscribers. Long live all Biafrans, both home and diaspora. As it stands this very moment, without taking much of your time, I want to inform you that it is time to take the bull by the horn without further hesitation. We are winning the battle. As many of you are asking on the comment section, are we winning this battle? Yes, positively, we are winning the battle. And I can tell you categorically that this battle, about 85% of this battle have been won. Nigeria is defeated hands down. Tinubu is beaten hands down. Are you listening to me? You see, your constituency and your perseverance, your consistency and your perseverance, your firmness, your integrity, your ability to stand beside and behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has given us victory. Because where over 80 million people are speaking in one voice, let's say that 80 million people are bearing witness of one thing. So what witness do you need again? 80 million people said that Nigeria government committed an offense, unforgivable offense, that Nigeria government kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, and clearly stated by Kenya Federal High Court. So now, what are you being skeptic of about the freedom of Biafra? And by his grace, Biafra nation have been redeclared. And that is the most important. And that's why I can tell you that 85% of Biafra struggle have been achieved. So they're trying to cage Simon Ekpa and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It's not going to stop Biafra nation. Yeah, this is the truth. Try to think and rethink. Give thought over this I'm saying and see whether there's any truth in it. Now you can see that Aso Rock is in trouble. Nigerian lawmakers are in trouble. Nigerian politicians are in trouble. The so-called figurehead in the impostor in the Aso Rock called Tinubu is in pain because all what he dreamt to come and do, one, to loot Nigeria dried, two, to make sure that all the crude oil in Biafra land is finished, three, to make sure that Nigeria as a whole is Muslimized and Islamized and Fulanized. And all these agendas have completely been destroyed. Tinubu is crying because the President of the United States of America have declared his intention to support Biafrans to exit Nigeria. Any person or group of persons that tells you that Donald Trump is not solidly behind Biafra nation and Biafran people, that person is lying. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. And this movement have become unstoppable because those who try to stop the movement of Biafra nation have been crushed. They are dead. And as are dead, and as they are dead now, they don't have power. There is no backbone from them. Let me ask you one question. Since General Musa, the chief terrorist commander of Nigeria, went to Russia to beg them to come and help them and fight the terrorists, they use their hands to form and to create. Did the Russia come? Did the Russia pay attention to their request? Because they knows how to follow the window. They never go through the door. What I mean is that, is it that celebration or festival of Russia that he was not even invited? Then Musa went there, sneaked in the name of the Russians are having celebration. You want to use that opportunity to lure them into terrorism. Are you getting what I'm saying? You may not understand. He want to use that opportunity to influence Russian soldiers to Nigeria and arrange terrorists to kill them, if you don't know. And they think that they are sharp and they are giant of Africa and they can do anything that they like and get away with it. But they don't know that international community is watching them 4/7 and have already outdated them on this planet Earth. So, fellow Biafrans, rejoice, for your victory is guaranteed. This is not a time to backfeather, and this is not a time to look at anybody's face. It is the time to face the faceless enemies squarely. Give them more than they can chew. Let them know that they are nothing and they have nothing to offer to mankind. So, my brothers and my sisters, what is going on now? I still repeat, most of you did not understand what is going on now because your confusion mostly come from Biafra government in exile, Ogenkere and Ngozi Orabeze. So I don't want you to be confused. Biafra government stands sure. Biafra government stands sure. Nothing has gone wrong with it, and nothing will go wrong with it. We want to grow, and we must grow, and our growth will start with our liberation from Nigeria's second colonization. Nigeria want to colonize Biafrans, which you can see that is completely impossible. And this is why they are running a helter-skelter. And why is it that they don't want to quickly disintegrate Nigeria? It's because of crude oil, for your information. Because any person or persons who is coming to contest for any political position, the eyes is fixed on crude oil that come from Biafra land. There's no any other thing they're coming to do. Is to sell crude oil and put the money in their pocket and go their way. But I want to say, the time they have been doing this and go free has passed. This is 21st century with different heart, different mindset, different thinking, and different people altogether. The best thing that will happen to Nigeria is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that Nigeria can have peace and Biafrans will go their way. Besides this, apart from this, if they refuse to release him, just wait for what is going to happen, which I cannot tell you anything now because I'm not the only one fighting for Biafra freedom. I am not the only one fighting for Biafra freedom. We are in millions. And this is why I'm telling you, over 80 million people speaking in one voice. You know what it means. Hausas doesn't have the population of Biafra. Yorubas doesn't have the population of Biafra. Forget what Hausas are. They are saying there are 21 states. Who give them 21 states? They have 6 states. So, and if you go to those 6 states, what you see is empty land. Empty land. They have empty lands. They don't have people living inside those states. So remove middle belt such as Kogi, Plateau State, Benue State, Nasarawa State, Kaduna, and the rest of them. There are many. Remove them. Call it what is the name? There are states that are not Muslim states. Do you know that Kebbi State, bringing Kebbi State is not a Muslim, it's not it's not a Muslim state. It's not for the North. Yeah. Do you know that Niger State is not for the North? Mokwa. Do you know that Abuja is not for the North? So, they are just wasting their time. That's why when you look at them, you don't need to have anything with them because they are not reasoning well. It's still that land grabbing is in their mind. So when referendum will be conducted, you will discover that Nigeria will be splitted more than 3 places. Nigeria will be splitted up to 5 places. It's not as you think. They are just sitting down there warming their mouths. So what I'm telling you is that Tinubu cannot prevent Biafrans from going. They've gone. Biafrans have gone. So whatever Tinubu is doing, just know it that he's doing it out of frustration and wickedness.